YouTube, what's going on, man? It's Black Couch Booking here with another video. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. You will not be disappointed. I make YouTube shorts, I make long form videos, and they are very creative. If you're old to the channel, please watch all of my old videos. I promised you haven't watched over 600 videos of content, and we consistent, and we're gonna keep on dropping. I'm sure we'll hit 700 before the new year. Anyway, man, thank you for the love and support as always, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying your day so far, and this is the video before Thanksgiving. I wanted to drop this one at nighttime, so while y'all cooking y'all macaroni and cheese and yams and y'all roasting y'all turkey, y'all can have something to listen to in the background. Happy Couch Giving, where I've dropped so much consistent content over the course of the month of November, and I'm very proud of that, so thank you guys. But I wanted to talk about NXT today. If you saw the upload from earlier, I talked about the women's division and who deserves the mid-card title, me and my guy Ricky the Shadow. So if you didn't see that video that came out at 12 p.m, please check out that video and this video as well. But things are heating up with the deadline tournament. Guilia just took the W against Kalani. There will be a losers bracket that get the last chance to see they get back into the tournament, get back into the deadline. So we'll see how that goes. But I want to talk about who should dethrone Roxanne Perez. And with that being said, Roxanne Perez should lose her NXT Women's Championship. Whoever she faces next, she should lose her NXT Women's Championship. And the person she should face next and lose the title to is Stephanie Vaquer. Why do I say Stephanie Vaquer? Guys, since she's debuted on the NXT roster, she's been the most exciting, the most interesting. I mean, she's putting on great matches, and she's doing her thing. Obviously, all you guys are gonna say Guilia. You all want Guilia to be the one. You all want Zaria to be the one. But like, let's go with something different. I feel like Stephanie Vaquer really brings something different to the table. Whereas Guilia, she gives a lot of people. And I'm not saying it because she's Asian. She gives a lot of people Io Sky vibes, Asuka, Kairi Sane type of vibes. But Stephanie Vaquer is really different. From the horns to the ring gear to just her presentation, everything about her is different, and she's like a mixture of a technical wrestler with high flying as well, which is really, really great. And I think she will like put on as champion, and with her being champion, we could get her versus Guilia, which I think is going to come regardless before we even get to that point. But imagine her versus Guilia in, what I'm saying, 3 matches or 3 stages of hell, or whatever the case may be, or a nice rivalry and feud over the title. Whereas Zaria, I'm not hating on Zaria. I'm still feeling her out. I didn't know her time as Delta, but I don't see what everyone else sees. Me personally, a lot of you were saying she's a better Rhea Ripley. I think that's cap. But you tell me what's the difference between Zaria and, Triple H is going to sign Jordynne Grace for sure. So when Jordynne Grace comes on the roster, if she doesn't go to the main roster, let's say she goes to NXT, tell me what the difference between the two would really be. And who's better? Right now, in my eye test, like I said, I don't know Zaria outside of NXT. So with my eye test, I'm taking Jordynne Grace every time. That's just me personally, from what I've seen with TNA and what she's done with the main roster. I'm with the NXT roster and at the Royal Rumble. So that's my opinion. I think Stephanie Vaquer is different. I think she brings a different flair, and that could really elevate, the women's division, because you have Zaria, you have Guilia, you still got Kalani Jordan, you still got Jada Parker, you still got Lola Vice, people who aren't going to move up to the main roster anytime soon. So then, we could still have a lot of, great opposition for Stephanie Vaquer. And you've seen what Stephanie Vaquer and Jada Parker did, decent match. And I think they can do even more. So, you know what I'm saying? Even, before the Jada Parkers and the Lola Vices and all those people go after the NXT North American Women's Championship, you know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion, guys. I genuinely think Stephanie Vaquer is the one that should vanquish Roxanne Perez and send her to the main roster. Now, I do have a sneaky suspicion that the story is going to be that Cora Jade is going to be the one to turn on Roxanne Perez and go after her while she has the belt. I'm hoping that's not the case, because for one, I like Cora Jade, I really do, but I still don't think she's ready to be the main champion for NXT, and that's saying a lot. So if I'm saying she's not even ready to be NXT champion, guys, a lot of you guys want her to be on the main roster, but what value is she going to bring to the main roster if she can't even bring value to the NXT Women's Championship as of right now? I think her ceiling as being an NXT Women's Champion, if it happened like in recent time, would be the same as Indy Hartwell's was when she was NXT Women's Champion. Just a bunch of nothingness, even though she got injured, but still, she's not going to have a Tiffany Stratton type of run, even though her run was short, it was great. She's not going to have a Roxanne Perez type of run. She's not going to have a Lyra Valkyria type of run. It's going to be a nothing run. I think Fallon Henley is more ready to be NXT Women's Champion than Cora Jade, but I do see them pulling that so they could get Roxanne Perez back on the babyface train and send her to the main roster as a babyface. I do see that happening in the immediate future. I hope it doesn't happen, but it's kind of there. We got a lot of betrayals and returns and revenges against friends. Gigi Dolan just came back. She's gonna go against her former teammate and friend JC Jane. Obviously, we got the Kofi and Xavier Woods. We still don't got the Austin Theory and the Grayson Waller. We got Tommaso, Johnny Gargano. We might have Bianca Belair versus Jade, or we might have Naomi and Jade. We got a lot of friends betraying friends stuff, and I really want to get away from that, especially with NXT, which there's more creativity, there's more things you can do in NXT, but you know what I'm saying, we just don't know what's gonna happen, so it is what it is. And by the way, I got my tank top and my Dragon Ball Z do-rag because I'm about to go to the gym, man. I wanted to switch my routine around a little bit. If you didn't watch my video about what Black Couch Booking does in a day on this channel. Just want to switch the routine around, get an upload, record it and edit it, and then go to the gym, get some gains in before Thanksgiving. And I'm gonna go to the gym in the morning before Thanksgiving as well, before I cook what I gotta cook. You know what I'm saying? Your boy cooking for the first time, making me a nice dish. Maybe I'll let y'all see tomorrow. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I think Stephanie Vaquer is the one. I could see them letting Giulia get it, and I wouldn't be mad at it. I think Giulia should be NXT Women's Champion, but I think she'll be on the NXT roster for at least 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Her, Stephanie Vaquer, Zaria. You got 3 women who are sensational. That would add a lot of value match-wise to the main roster. But my worry about Stephanie Vaquer is that she has a Shinsuke Nakamura, Asuka type of career where she's a beast in NXT, undefeated, going crazy. Then she goes to the main roster, they don't know what to do with her. See, Shawn Michaels, he letting Giulia and Stephanie Vaquer, if it's even 1-2 words, at least say something, open their mouth, and to me it adds value. Stephanie Vaquer saying one thing, Giulia saying one thing, could be just taken as they're women a few words who, you know, just keep it short and sweet because they about their business in the ring. And I think that could be a good rivalry. And then you just have them do their promos in their native tongue with backstage videos. It's really not that difficult. I think Shawn Michaels has the vision and he knows what he's gonna do with them in particular. But please, 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 please let Stephanie Vaquer get that championship first. Giulia will get the championship. Everyone says Giulia is one of the best. So if she's one of the best, she'll get it eventually. Stephanie Vaquer is, like I said, is one that I'm very worried about because y'all know how they do with the Latino stars, man. I don't want Stephanie Vaquer to win the NXT Women's Championship and then she go up and she get an LWO t-shirt as soon as she walked through the door. That's not what I'm looking. No. Or she get the Andrade treatment, which I can see as well, where she's a beast in NXT, going crazy. She gets to the main roster, she's just there to have good matches and she doesn't really get a bone. And also with the non-English speaking wrestlers that are women, no, do not give them a manager, do not give them a mouthpiece on some Zelina Vega and Andrade type of flow because it doesn't match. When you have a mouthpiece for guys on the main roster, it matches because that mouthpiece is usually smaller in stature or isn't a wrestler at all, or whatever the case may be. Whereas you give Giulia or Stephanie Vaquer a mouthpiece, these women aren't the biggest women, they aren't the most buff, intimidating, so they got a mouthpiece at the same stature as them. It's kind of like that never really made sense to me. You know, even MVP's a strong built guy. Bobby Lashley was way bigger and more brolic than him, so it's like, okay, Paul Heyman, you know, he's a big guy, average guy, and Brock Lesnar is what he is. Roman Reigns is what he was. You give even if you gave Stephanie Vaquer, let's say Reggie was still around in WWE, like, it still wouldn't make sense. They the same height. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like stuff like that don't make sense to me personally, but you know, that's just my thoughts and opinions, man. I really like the NXT women's division. They are definitively the #1 women's division in wrestling. And I did have AEW as a second, but they're starting to lose me a little bit with certain things that they do with the women's division. But Mercedes Moné, Mina, Mariah May, they still got my interest. And Willow Nightingale is my MVP for the women's division. Just hopefully she can do more. But, you know, to stick to NXT, man, I like what they're doing over there, man. They even the stories that I don't really care about. I'm invested in the Rizzler, Ashante the Adonis. Like, I'm invested in his stuff with Nikita Lyons and Carmen, which is absolutely crazy. I'm invested to see what Tony D'Angelo is gonna do. I wanted Sean Spears to win that belt, so you know I'm a little salty. That's why I did make a YouTube short about it. You know. Trick Williams, funny enough, is the one that I'm not super duper invested in. Even Ethan Page has got my attention. So, you know what I'm saying? NXT going crazy. Thank you guys for the love, support as always. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. And you know what, man? Couch giving not over, man. We got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I will give you uploads every day. And then the first week of December, I'm gonna chill out and I'm gonna come back with some more uploads. So we gonna keep going, man. Thank you for the love and support as always. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm about to go to the gym, get it in. We almost there, baby. Couple more pounds. We almost there, man. Lean muscle. Peace.